Mr. President, Senator Golden, all the elected officials that are here with us today, Angela and Antonio celebrating 50 years of marriage, members of the family of Nikki and Tico, especially my favorite, Ariana, all of us gathered here to pray and honor Mother Theresa. Have you seen across the street on the fence all the quotations of Mother Theresa? If you look along the fence, you will learn a great deal about a truly magnificent, wonderful woman who touched the hearts and the minds of so many people by her words, but more important, by her actions. And indeed, as you look across the street, there are powerful words to make each of us reflect, to meditate, and to think about God's poor people. But the most inspiring words are the words right near the new statue to be unveiled. These are those words: by blood, I am an Albanian. By citizenship, an Indian. By faith, I am a Catholic nun. As to my calling, I belong to the world. As to my heart, I belong entirely to the heart of Jesus. Listen to those words, the powerful words of Mother Teresa of Calcutta. I don't think in my life I will ever be able to call her Saint Teresa, because I had the joy and the privilege of meeting her once in the Bronx. And I'll never forget this little woman who was no more than 4 feet and a couple of inches. She looked at me in the eyes with her wrinkly face, handed me a medal of the miraculous medal, and said to me, "Be a good priest. Take care of God's poor people." One moment I'll never, never forget. Cardinal O'Connor that day spoke for 40 minutes in the homily at Mass. I will try to be a little briefer. But at that homily, I can't remember one word. All I remember is that simple sentence of Mother Teresa: be a good priest. Remember the needs of God's poor. Indeed, this is what her life was all about. She showed God's inclusive love. You hear that word, God's inclusive love to all people. She did not care who, when, where. She showed God's inclusive love to all people. Today, let us all pledge ourselves to the poor, to continue the mission of Mother Teresa, whether it be in your country or our country, whether it be in your family, or whether it be through the needs of people that are going through the loss of someone. We all need to remember the poor. A dilemma. I drive around this city often, and oftentimes when I get off exits like on the BQE, the Brooklyn Queens Distressway, I see someone on the side looking for help. A cup, a sign, and what do? First thing I do is hide my collar. I don't want them to know I'm a priest. And then I say, what am I going to do? And you look and you say, if I give them some change, are they going to go and buy drugs or buy alcohol or hurt themselves with that money? Or do I give to the poor? I think every one of us has that conflict. Listen to the gospel today. Why did the rich man go to hell, go directly to hell, do not pass go, do not collect $200 like Monopoly? Why? Because the rich man did nothing. My brothers and sisters, did you see that thing this week in the news? The founder of Facebook, what's his name? Zuckerberg. Did you see what he did? He gave $3 billion, not million, not 300 million. He gave $3 billion to eradicate disease. Indeed, a generous, wealthy man sharing his wealth. His dream is to end all disease. Wouldn't that be a miracle for God's poor people? Today, let us all recommit ourselves to helping the poor. Let us be, as Mother Theresa, people dedicated to the poor. And I got to tell you this, every time you come off an exit ramp and you see someone there panhandling, think, the Lord hears the cry of the poor. Do we hear the cries of the poor?